Where dreams come true and the happiest place on the earth. Those are slogans made popular by Disney Company alone. This is a multi-millionaire company which brings in, which has different aspects and different businesses within this company. The three businesses we're going to talk about today are the parks, the studio, and the consumer products. The studio is actually the foundation of what Disney Company is all about. It has brought in thousands of dollars. It is the foundation of where Disney Company started. And according to Disney.com, DisneyCompany.com, the studio has been around over 90 years. And so it's been here for a long time. It is very well known. And to this day, we still have Disney movies always constantly around us. Within the studios, there's 7 different banners that produce movies, and this is Animation Studios, the Pixar Animation, Disney Nature, Marvel Studios, Lucasfilm, Touchstone Pictures. So no matter what movie you probably see, it's probably produced by Disney, whether it actually says Disney or not. Touchstone Pictures are a lot of movies that we see. The very first animated film was Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs, and that was in 1937. And then now to this day in the movie theaters, Disney movies, the #1 box office Disney movie that's brought in the most money is Marvel Avengers. So you can see that even back in the day they produced great products, and even now they're continuing to produce great products. And is still a vital part of the company to this day, and basically still the foundation. Even though the studios bring in big money, the Disney parks are not lacking behind either. Disneyland was the very first park that was ever built, and it was in July 17th, 1955. And then later in 1971, Disney World was built. There's 11 theme parks throughout the whole world, and there's those two, Disneyland and Disney World, that are parks here in America. It is leading the world in family travels and leisure expenses. So whenever families travel, that is usually where they're going to go, is to a Disney park. And so these have been around for 60 years, and so it followed the studios very closely. 90 years in the studios and then 60 years, so about 30-year difference of whenever they decided to make their first park, and it has helped them tremendously within the company. In the parks, they have stores throughout the parks, so wherever you go, and those stores are what hold the consumer products. So you can only imagine how much money the consumer products are bringing in, and they have 3 different licensors within those within this consumer products. So the first one is movies. Movies are the ones that the people buy. The studios are the producing of the movie, and then the consumer products is what is the tangible item that we actually buy. Publishing is the books that we buy by them, and then Disney stores. There's 350 worldwide Disney stores, and they currently are the #1 spot in so many aspects of their business, and that is a theme that you can see throughout all of the company, is that they want to be #1. And that is where they are longing to be, and they've done that multiple times, and you can see that in the Disney parks, in the movie studios, in the consumers. They are #1, and that's something that they press into being the best and doing the impossible. And so, as you can tell, there's a lot more to Disney than just the name or just seeing it across your screen of the movie theater. It is bringing in lots of money, and we've only talked about 3 different parts of the businesses. So it's fun to see how successful Disney has gotten compared to where they've come from. And so Walt Disney himself said it's kind of fun to do the impossible, and you can see how in his mind doing all of this, having so many businesses within this one company, was the impossible for him, and now he, even though he's not alive anymore, is doing it through so many different people, and with his name stamped onto everything, and with his company thriving more than ever before.